Moving on to legal matters at home, previously on October the 31st, the 15th National Assembly listened to proposals and verification reports on a slate of draft laws, and one of them will change the way Vietnam approaches international treaties.
That is right. We are, of course, talking about the draft amendment to the law on international treaties, to which the 15th National Assembly on Friday have discussed as part of its 10th session. The draft amendments aim to address shortcomings and limitations identified over nearly 10 years of the law implementation. They focus on three key areas of revisions. Now, first, the draft revises procedures for negotiating, signing, and approving treaties, particularly those involving ODA and concessional loans, to ensure alignment with laws on public debt and investment. Second, it streamlines interagency consultation, shortens review timelines, and simplifies documentation by merging examination and appraisal processes, while also promoting digital transformation. And third, it enhances decentralization and delegation in foreign affairs, giving ministries and agencies greater autonomy to respond more swiftly and effectively in negotiating and implementing international treaties.
And the draft amendments are expected to improve the country's institutional capacity and performance in handling international treaties. To provide deeper analysis on this issue, our reporter Thanh Hai spoke with Dr. Ngô Thị Trang, Vice Dean of the Faculty of International Law at the Diplomatic Academy of Vietnam. More details to follow.
First of all, thank you so much for joining with us. So with the aim to perfect the law on international treaties, how can the amendments to the law strengthen Vietnam's capacity in negotiating, ratifying, and also implementing international treaties effectively?
Improvement of the legal framework will make the negotiations and ratification procedures clearer, more consistent, and more aligned with international practice, while simplifying the administrative procedures will reduce the time, cost, and duplication, and enabling the governmental agencies to act more proactively. And the enhanced decentralization and delegation mechanism will ensure a faster decision-making while still maintaining the legal discipline and accountabilities. And I believe that ultimately this reform will consolidate Vietnam's reputations as a responsible and a credible member of international community.
So the amendments introduce new simplified authorization mechanism that allows faster negotiations and signing of international treaties in special and urgent situations, as well as shorten appraisal and consultation time to 10 to 20 days. So how do you assess such additions in balancing efficiency and also legal prudence?
To balance the efficiency and legal caution, I think it's necessary to establish the mechanisms that can ensure effective control and transparency. And I think that the draft law on international treaty has already have those mechanisms. For instance, it will clearly define the condition and criteria as well as scope under which the simplified process can be applied in order to prevent any abuse in others cases that is not really urgent. And second, even though the appraisals and consultation period may be shortened to only 10 or to 20 days, but mandatory consultation with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Justice and other relevant agencies will still be maintained. And I believe that thirdly, the digital transformations in treaty management is an important measure to enhance the transparency and the public oversight. And now finally, while the greater delegations of powers to the Prime Minister, it will improve the efficiency, but still the constitutional and oversight functions of the President and the National Assembly will still be remained to keep the process constitutional and transparent.
Yes, once again, thank you so much for joining us.